òṣèré gómìnà ìlú òṣèré o alága ìbílẹ̀ ẹ ṣeré mòwe ẹ ṣeré ó dára ẹ ṣeré ó dára o.
The National Council of Muslim Youth Organization Lagos State Chapter organized the 4th Biennial Midterm Retreat this year mainly to reduce Nigeria's unemployment rate and to assist the citizens survive after the fuel subsidy removal. The event was held in Ikeja with the theme Leadership, Governance and Economic Imperative, Muslim Youth in Post-Subsidy Era. They unanimously stated that most skills that automatically guaranteed employment and a healthy income for previous generations had been made redundant by technological advancement. The Lagos State Commissioner for Youth and Social Development, Mobolaji Ogunlende, Asset Management Corporation of Nigeria AMCON, former chairman Muiz Banire, and others have advised youths, especially graduates, to focus on acquiring multiple skills that conform with the current global trends. Ogunlende, who spoke on the topic Harnessing Technology for Youth Development, Strategy for Thriving in the Subsidy-Free Era, stressed that the education status of people in a country determines the nation's development, saying we as individuals need to improve our education level by acquiring more skills if we want the nation to also improve and serve our desires. The commissioner, who was ably represented by Abdullahi Abdul Karim, noted that the sector which Nigerians, especially youths, should consider is advancing technological status of the country.
The recent removal of fuel subsidies by our government has ushered in a new era marked by significant economic adjustment. The price of fuel, a critical source of energy, has surged by nearly 500%, leading to a ripple effect on the cost of goods and services. This development, while necessary for the long-term economic stability of our nation, Nigeria, has placed an immediate burden on many Nigerians, particularly the youth. However, in every challenge lies an opportunity. The rise in fuel prices necessitates innovation, resilience, and strategic approach to harnessing available resources. For our youth, this is a call to leverage technology as a means of not just surviving, but thriving in this subsidy-free era. By focusing on education, entrepreneurship, digital agriculture, e-commerce, and community development, we can equip our young people with the tools they need to thrive in this new era. Let us remember the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Ankabut, Quran chapter 29, verse 69. Allah says, وَالَّذِينَ جَادُوا فِينَا لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ سُبُلَنَا وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. Allah says, and those who strive for us, we will surely guide them to our ways. And indeed, Allah is with the doers of good. You can see that there is a condition attached to this statement mentioned by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And those who strive for us. And those who strive for us. وَالَّذِينَ جَادُوا فِينَا. And those who strive for us. Allah says, we will surely guide them. This is the promise of Allah. Inna wa'da Allahi haqqun. The promise of Allah is always the truth. Okay? So with faith, determination, and strategic action, we can overcome the challenges before us and build a brighter future for our youth and our nation.
Things have changed a lot. The dynamics of what operated in our, in 80s, early 90s, they are quite not, applicable to what we have now. And if we have to measure up with things evolving, then we need to be up and doing in terms of our financial standing.
Banire, who spoke on leadership, governance, and economic imperative, Muslim youth in post-subsidy era, cautioned the youth not to use additional skills acquired to cut corners, rather to embrace hard work while creating wealth and prosperity for themselves as well as their community.
The post-subsidy removal era presents both challenges and opportunities for our generations. Is it the hike in the fuel pump price we want to talk about, or the attendant rippling hike in the cost of living? As Muslim youth, we must weather this storm and rise up to the occasion, embracing our roles as leaders, innovators, and drivers of economic growth. The administration is turning out a lot of policies and projects to revamp the country's economy in order to cushion the effects of the subsidy removal. Yesterday, the world gold mine was fuel. Today, it is high-tech. And brothers and sisters, tomorrow it will be Islamic finance. We must embrace entrepreneurship, innovation, and hard work to create wealth and prosperity for ourselves and communities. As Muslim youth, we have a unique advantage, and that's our faith, values, and principles. These we should bring to bear upon our exploits. We must draw upon our rich heritage to guide us in our pursuits of excellence and to make a positive impact in our society.
The coordinator for the chapter, Ishaq Salami, explained that the retreat workshop was designed to impact on youth's new ideologies that will expose them to benefits available within their communities and the world. While disclosing that trainings were included in the program packed for workshop, he said that the impacts of previous editions on the country, especially Lagos, have encouraged the organization to identify needs of the youth and organize programs to proffer solutions on them.
During the COVID brouhaha, we all know that the people that made the money, while some people suffered from COVID, were people especially in the e-commerce business, the logistics business. Because everything, either you want to buy nose mask or whatever, medical something, somebody's going to deliver it. And they are the ones handling all those things. E-commerce has become so serious that you just sit down and be making money. Because every other thing is done by the computer. So if we, as Muslim youths or as Muslims generally, sit back and just relax, then our colleagues who are whatever will become whatever they are becoming, and then we'll sit back and we'll be the one feeding them.
We equally need to go into this digital world because we're in the IT world. We need to also improve on how we're going to be very proficient, efficient in what we do using the avenue of the IT. These are the areas that we can actually use. And other companies, other countries in the world, they are equally doing fantastically well in these areas. And this is what we can do. And the youth certainly constitute the major percentage in the population of the country. And these are the vibrant sector of the economy. This age bracket that we have the youth, if we can work in this area, in Nigeria as a whole will be the better for it. Our community and society will be good at the end of the day.
We are bringing ourselves to know what is in the society. So we want to let the youth know that this time, like this one we are doing, is about technology. So we want them to know that we should encourage ourselves to go into technology development, to a skill, to multi-skill, and to cross-skill if possible, so that it will be a benefit to Islam. Because what we are doing now, it's a digital thing. It's all over. So we are not just preparing ourselves for Nigeria alone, and not even for a country nearby, but a global economy.
Actually, it is a Muslim organization that actually organizes this program. But we don't limit it only to Muslims, because it's a very, very beneficial and educational, same thing with the inspirational program. While some Christians and even non-Muslims and Christians can benefit as well.
Those of us that are still young and can work hard, we should take advantage of it by producing those things that are missing. We have very fertile land in Nigeria, in Lagos, everywhere. We just don't take advantage of those things that Allah has provided for us. For instance, if you plant palm kernel, for instance, there are multiple benefits from it that you can benefit and make money out of it.
We are looking at how to encourage our members to acquire more skills that will make them productive in the society and also be additionally employable. Likewise, we encourage them to partner with other members to form a kind of community hub where we have a lot of activities that can take place also for the benefit of themselves and the community at large.
Gómìnà ìlú